Welcome to Soothing Pod's meditation. In today's meditation, we will explore how we might make peace with our anxiety, coming to find acceptance of and compassion towards this human emotion. Before we begin, take some time to settle into a comfortable seated position. Use whatever cushions or blankets you need to ensure you are well supported throughout. Once you are settled, close your eyes, straighten the spine, and allow your hands to rest comfortably wherever they land. Soften the forehead, your shoulders, and your belly, inviting yourself to sink a little bit further into this soothing practice. Let's take a few slow and steady breaths into the stomach to help us settle even deeper. Together, take a full breath in for a count of 4, and then gently release the air all the way back out for 4. Inhale once again for 4 counts. And exhale deeply for a count of 4. Once again, inhale. And exhale. Now let your breath come back to its natural rhythm. And then take a moment to notice where the mind is. If at any point during this meditation the mind wanders into fear or unease, simply come back to the present moment through a full, deep breath. Now, let's explore the nature of anxiety. What is this experience that causes us such difficulty at times? Anxiety might arise for various reasons. However, it could be said that it sneaks up as a response to stress or fear. And though it might feel completely hindering when it arises, the body thinks it's doing the right thing. See, when a threat arises in our experience that makes us feel worried, whether that threat is real or perceived, the body secretes the stress hormone cortisol to manage the threat. And while this is the wise response when we face imminent danger, it only fuels our anxiety by keeping us in fight or flight mode. In other words, when we are not required to take immediate action to respond to the threat, we end up caught up in the mind instead, stuck with the ruminating, anxious thoughts that do not serve our well-being. Easing these anxious thoughts becomes easier when we do 2 things. First, when we practice compassion, softening any judgment or unkindness we might be directing at ourselves, this frees up space for the emotion to flow. As Alan Watts once said, one is a great deal less anxious if one feels perfectly free to be anxious. Second, We can ease this experience by coming back to the breath and back into the body. This movement away from the mind can help us ease the stress response and bring us back into harmony. So take a moment to tune back into this present moment through one full and steady breath. Draw your attention to the heart, seeing if you might create a bit of space there. If anxious thoughts are with you at present, see if you might gently guide them into the heart to be held and softened. The heart, unlike the analytical mind, is a space of non-judgment. Here in the heart space, you need not be at war with your feelings. So take a few silent moments to breathe through this center of your being. If anxious thoughts are still present, notice if there are any subtle attachments to them, and see if you might soften those with each exhale. Now, gently raise your hands and place them on the heart space. Hold this part of your being as if you were embracing a loved one in a time of difficulty. Silently now, I invite you to whisper the following words. I see you. I love you. I am here for you. Gently release your hands now and take a moment to come back to the breath. Notice the steady nature of each full cycle, honoring its beauty, simplicity, and support. Observe the way the body moves ever so subtly with each inhale and each exhale. And then see if you might invite a lightness to fill this body. Let a warmth radiate out from the heart space before we close this meditation. Now, take one more deep breath, watching its ebb and flow. And then draw your attention to the floor beneath you, grounding yourself here. When you feel ready, gently open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed today's session. See you again.